Hey, what's up, everybody, man? So the quarterback battle between Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders is starting to heat up, and the rumor is that Deshaun Watson is currently leading the battle, and they're even going as far as saying that Shedeur Sanders is not even going to be able to catch up. So seeing all these reports come out is making fans upset. It's causing an uproar because fans generally do not want to see Deshaun Watson. Fans want to see Shedeur Sanders, and I understand. Like Deshaun Watson, a lot of fans didn't want him here from the get-go because of his allegations. But considering that Deshaun Watson, when he did play, he was underperforming, and considering that he also missed hella games due to back-to-back injuries, fans really want to just move on from him. They're trying to accept that he scammed us out of $250 million, and they want to move on to Shedeur Sanders. And it's like Shedeur Sanders is also a option that everybody likes. Even though he didn't really do the best last year when he was on the field, he did show potential. He showed promise. He made certain throws. He had certain moments. But on top of that, he has a lot of charisma. He has a lot of confidence. He's Deion's son. And people saw what he did out there in Colorado, and they seen him come from Jackson State to Colorado to take over that team and blase skip, So fans love Shedeur. Everybody loves Shedeur. He's a fan favorite across the fucking NFL. So how can you really expect fans to not want to see him start? Like, how can you not expect that, So I get it. I honestly get it. But I think fans need to give Deshaun Watson grace, because clearly you're giving Shedeur Sanders grace. Shedeur Sanders deserves grace because he already got screwed over by his draft position last year by the NFL. And then when he did get his opportunity with my Browns, they made him wait. They sat him down. He didn't get no first team reps, barely any second team reps, and they just didn't give him no work. And basically, when he was thrown out there against the Ravens last year, he basically wasn't prepared. So he was set up to fail from the jump, but Shedeur did the best he did with the cards that he was dealt. So we give him a pass for all the shitty shit he did last year, because he was ass last year. But Deshaun Watson, I think he was ass because of Kevin Stefanski. I think that Kevin Stefanski and Deshaun Watson clearly were not compatible. Deshaun Watson, if you look back at his Houston days, he's a quarterback that was electrifying in an electrifying offense, and he knows how to go downfield and make all the throws, A lot of more spread offense opportunities, etc. He wasn't really getting that here with Kevin Stefanski. Kevin Stefanski runs a lot of 3 tight end sets, a lot of conservative shit, a lot of play action, and the shit that he did draw up to where they were spreading the offense out, it just didn't work. It didn't work. He barely got opportunity to throw the ball downfield, And they even tried to fix it with Ken Dorsey, bringing him in to see if he can help, and it's like they were forcing it, and it just was not working, I also do think that Deshaun Watson missing a lot of football did, kind of affect him too. But overall, I really genuinely think Kevin Stefanski ruined Deshaun Watson's, reputation and made him look worse than he really is. So I think with a fresh start with Todd Monken, who likes Deshaun Watson, and they're going to be, having a better offense under Todd Monken and things like that, I think Deshaun Watson is going to be able to show you guys that he still got some in the tank. I'm not saying he gonna be Houston Texans Deshaun Watson, Pro Bowl caliber quarterback or an all-pro quarterback or none of shit like that, but I think he will be good. I think he still got some in the tank. It may take him some time to ramp up because the Achilles injury, which is another reason why people want to start Shedeur over him, but I'm just saying, y'all need to give him more grace. Also, I don't understand how a fan base, and I'm saying this as a Browns fan, how a fan base that never had a franchise quarterback could just turn their nose up at anybody of Deshaun Watson's caliber. I'm just saying, I don't understand how you can turn your nose up. You should be able to roll with whoever they throw out there. It's not like he's Brandon Weeden or none of these scrubs in the league. It's Deshaun Watson, man. So I say all this to say, as the quarterback battle continues to go on into training camp, I think that if the Browns are looking at it from a who's better perspective and a win now perspective, they're going to start Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson today is better than Shedeur Sanders. It's not a knock on Shedeur. Shedeur still needs work. Shedeur has made a lot of improvement according to Tom Monken, so that's great. But he can't fuck with Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, he's already lighting up OTAs and shit like that as expected. He has a resume and he still is good. Like, he may not be the same, but he's still good, bro. So he's not about to beat him out. Deshaun Watson is better. And if they're trying to win now, which is very possible because we have a lot of talent on the roster. The defense coordinator is inheriting a top defense. So if he can still do wonders with that defense, then that's going to be a good thing in itself. We just need the offense to click. So if the O-line can block, because they did make some major additions to the O-line outside of drafting the guy in the first round, and they added Casey Concepcion and Denzel Boston to the receiver room to pair with Jerry Jeudy, bum ass, you feel me, and some other guys. And Harold Fannin is fully tight end one. And then you got Junkins coming back from injury. You got Dylan Sampson out the backfield as well. If the quarterback, the blocking, and the play calling is perfect, or shall I say good, this team can really turn around and become a playoff team in one season. I'm pretty sure if I know this and some of you know this, they know this, and if they're looking at it like this, Deshaun Watson is going to play. I don't even think it's about the money at this point because Deshaun's at the tail end of his contract. This shit about to be over with. He already got off on this cool. You know, so I don't even think they're looking at it from that standpoint. But one thing I do want to bring to y'all, and somebody brought this to my attention, you know, Shedeur Sanders, he has a few major sponsorships with the NFL, such as Mercedes-Benz, Nike, and there's one more. And he got a shoe that's about to come out and shit like that, you know, so Shedeur got to start. I'm not saying he's going to start week 1, but he got to start. But, you know, that can play a role into him starting. But if he's going to start week 1, it's going to be because they are comfortable enough with giving him the keys, flat out. It would have nothing to do with who's better. It's just they're comfortable enough to give him the keys, and they think he can really win them games. That's the only way Shedeur Sanders start. But other than that, man, I am personally expecting Deshaun Watson to start, barring any injuries or setbacks. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. I just want fans to be more open, despite how you feel. Just be more open and give Deshaun Watson more grace, because y'all already know about the Kevin Stefanski shit. Kevin Stefanski was never fit for the job long term. Kevin Stefanski's system was trash. His play calling was trash. You got former players like Jarvis Landry coming out exposing Kevin Stefanski. So if they're doing it and they telling you how shit was, why can't you just understand that affected Deshaun Watson and other players as well? The only guys that benefit in Kevin Stefanski's schemes are going to be tight ends and running backs. That's it. So let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I got some more content coming soon.